Tempest? I think Sarah would be the best. Tempest with Thunder Flask? We could bring Sarah out. See how it is. It would be kind of funny to hear her dialogue, too. Especially since it's a Shatola.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I think we're going to do Descent first. We're not going to do Jaws first. We're going to... Descent is the lower level one. So we're going to do Descent, and then we're going to do the other ones. Yep. I recommend if you do Descent DLC that you finish Varric's quest with Bianca first. Without spoilers, they go really well right after each other. Okay. So do work on Varric first. It's totally fine. Damn, I gotta hunt more stuff. 13% critical damage bonus. That's probably the best right now. That one. Okay. Oh. Damn. Sure. Okay. It's kind of cool.
Forge like this, who needs the view?
That's pretty badass. Let's do that. Sure. Gotta use it on something. We can always make more. When will you craft Coh's smoke and sexy bow? When we can make the next upgrade tier. Yep. Then we'll make the smoke and sexy bow. There we go. Okay. You removed the grip? Well, that was pretty dumb, wasn't it? I don't even care. I don't even care. Okay. So, let's go do the war table thing for Varric. We haven't talked to you yet. What's up, girl?
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
Yeah.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
One sec, chat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Bunk. Make me run my ass all the way back? Mm.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation.
Nope.
How credulous of me.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It looks strange, but it hasn't done me harm.
If it did come from Corypheus, that's a small mercy.
Oh, I might want to go talk to Cullen.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Valroyo. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it
Sure.
proclaimed in Valroyo.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received
Oh my
letters
God.
from Archon Redanus of Tevinter
Pyro,
and
thanks for the
King
46
Marcus
months.
of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
I'm going with my girl.
Yes?
Okay.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
How long has this playthrough been going for? It's been going for 41 hours. And we just getting started.
Inquisitor.
Not including reloads? That's true. I haven't done too much reloading, but that is true. Ow. I did break both my knees just then, so there was some recovery time with that. But where's Cullen? Ooh. Mary Den. What is this? Hold up. Oh, he did. Oh, is that the
funniest
song?
thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Okay.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Zen Monkey with the 40. Thank you so much, bud.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire
That's
favors
amazing.
you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
So I kind of want to do Leliana. I don't really want to do. I don't really want well, I'm kind of torn on who I want to be divine. I honestly, I don't really care because I like Leliana, but if she becomes a divine, that means she's not going to be with the Inquisition. Cassandra's pretty cool, but at the same time, like if she goes and be's the divine, like that's not a bad thing. Vivienne could be cool, but I feel like she's way too political. I feel like that would be putting like a politician in charge of the church. Like, that's just weird. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. I mean, people in chat are saying it is a political position. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong. I'm just,
The
you know what?
Chantry has failed, Cassandra.
I'm not surprised a non-believer would say that.
Whoops.
I wonder if the legions of faithful throughout Thedas would agree with you. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent.
Oh, shit.
We must be vigilant. But we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
I like that. That's actually, I don't know if you guys remember earlier. Like, that's kind of exactly what I was saying. It's very idealistic, but
So this is your new
I
crusade?
like that.
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Okay. I really like that. Oh, what happened? Oh. I guess we'll have to do it again.
Will you not consider it, Lady?
So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even us.
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly? I never look good in hats. Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead,
If you're concerned, then make it better.
did you know Varric? It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
be honest.
stopping Corypheus.
Not only do I like this better, but I definitely feel like Cassandra's more of a leader, where Liliana is more of like a from the shadows person. Like it seems a little weird putting a spy master as like the big head of an organization, you know? I don't know. Cassandra's also got a good head on her shoulders. Like she definitely tries to do the right
Writing
thing.
does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Oh, at this point, you've already made most of the big divine choice decisions. You may not have enough chances to influence it from here. The Winter Palace is a huge one. Okay, interesting.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
No. I'm a Fortis with a
I
44.
couldn't,
Thank you,
not
buddy.
even if my life depended on it.
It's
Appreciate
not
it, bud.
that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
You don't think you have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. The accounts must be recorded.
Cassandra is moderate while Liliana is progressive. She wants major changes in the structure of the foundational elements of Circle of Magi and Templars. I wouldn't call that moderate. Well, I don't know.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
It's not really that much change. Well, I mean, they're talking about basically doing away with
I
circles
still don't know
in a
what
way.
to say about the spirit of the divine.
I mean, we don't know the details of her
The
plans.
Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so,
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
a ghost,
Hey, Sam.
a remnant of her hopes and memories, her lingering will to do good. Those things are all
Yeah, Vivienne,
possible.
I feel like is the
Nobody knows for certain
the old
what
way.
happens
She wants to
after
go
we
back to how
die.
it was.
A
Yeah.
spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would.
What would Liliana do? Burn it all down. Liliana is the let's restart it from scratch situation. Liliana is the let's burn it down and start over. Cassandra is the let's keep the soul of it but make some important changes. And Vivienne is the let's go back to how it was. Yeah.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
I'm totally here for that. Cool. Why do you keep putting me in different places? Making me run my ass back out. Game's ridiculous.
You got your wish, sort of.
Right. Great ones.
Not so sure you want them now.
Let's just say I'm glad they're moving on.
Are they?
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
No!
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
So how do we become the Inquisitor of Patrick Rothfuss? Oh man, that's great. That was such a great cutscene. you could command they finish it. Oh man, we didn't see. Write more smut. I demand it. I know, right?
So, you've been
Oh,
hanging
back
out
to this.
with-
Okay.
He does good work. Nothing. Hey, if they keep your skin in one piece, that's all that matters.
I think we're gonna do his quest next. How are we doing for inventory? 0 of 60. Yeah, that's right. 0 of 60.
Inquisitor.
50 Shades of Inquisition. That's right. That's right. All right. So I think we're gonna do. Let's sketch it out a little bit. We're gonna get the red lyrium deposits for him, and then I think after we do Varric's quest, we're gonna do the DLC. Oh, we got to do a war table thing. We got to do a war table thing first. I think to open up something for that, right? Need to gear Varric for his quest. I think we can just use Cole's stuff for now. Yeah, let's just take Cole's stuff off and we'll pop that on Varric. Should be fine. Oh, wait. Some of that may not be for dwarves, though. Put that on. Yeah, we gotta get some better armor, y'all. We get some better armor. We just improved his stuff there. Better armor and better stuff. There we go. All right. We're all set for tonight, I think. Yeah, I think tonight. But I do need to go get some lunch because I want to get some eye in the this afternoon, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Tonight, we'll probably do some random side questing. No main story, and we won't start the DLC tonight. But what I'd like to do is get everything caught up so tomorrow we can immediately begin one of the never before played for me DLCs, which I think will be very, very fun. So we'll probably do that starting tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET. Very much hope to see you there. Big thank you for all the support today. Appreciate all the subs, the Prime subs, the gift bombs. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that support. I will see you guys in just a little bit, probably like 1 p.m. or at least an hour or two of We want to keep that pace up. And then this evening, I'll be back for some side content in DAI. It'll be fun. All right, friends. See you later. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here.